It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hello everyone, can you already feel the air of Christmas? Because I do. And to start off the first day of December, I'll be sharing some news about the RPG releases coming this month. So you better have money because I have all the goodies. It would be a perfect present to your gamer friends, family, or yourself. Without further ado, here are the top 12 upcoming December RPG releases this year. First on my list, as I always say on my previous videos, I have a soft spot for turn-based RPGs. And whenever I see a glimpse of it, whether it's an indie game, I find it very fascinating. Next is Alterium Shift by Dratzy Games. Join 3 heroes in training as they learn to master their individual strength and harness the power of Alterium essence. And as they finish their training, they'll embark on the most important missions of their lives. If you like 2D style RPG, I'm sure you'll like this game and it will be released this coming December 1. For the 11th spot is Cygnus Enterprises. It's a combination of genres like action RPG, sandbox shooter, and survival. I'm a gamer who finds sci-fi very appealing and interesting, so seeing the trailer of this game made me bounce off the walls. The gameplay looks intriguing, and the world looks incredible. Set on the alien frontier world of Mytilus, take charge of the derelict outpost on a faraway planet. Rebuild your base and manage your employees and help it thrive. Battle fierce creatures and gather resources in a lush alien environment. You can loot, craft, and trade and customize your character appearances. Cygnus Enterprises is due out in early access on December 16, 2022 for PC via Steam. Next game is Sword of the Vagrant by OTK Games. It shares similarities from Dragon's Crown and Odin's Spear with a beautifully hand-painted visuals, and it will take you on a fantasy journey in a world known as Minstrel. You take the role of a vagrant named Vivian, dive in an action RPG hack and slash through various dungeons and places. Sword of Vagrant will be dropping this December 1, 2022. Lately, I've been really enjoying Spider-Man open world games in my PS4, but for some reason, I'm not really into Marvel movies to be honest. So if I say something wrong about this Marvel game, I'll apologize in advance. This next game really did pique my interest though, as it incorporates tactical battle system which is set in the darker side of the Marvel universe. In Marvel's Midnight Sun, you can customize your own original hero who has his or her own background story related to the antagonist of the story called Lilith. And together with the Avengers, X-Men, and other Marvel heroes, you will fight the forces of darkness. Marvel's Midnight Sun by Fixeris Games will be published by 2K Games, and it will reach the market on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC on December 2, 2022. Number 8 is Sports Story. Has a very unique take as a role-playing game. It features a mix of sports and RPG elements in a one explosive and charming gameplay experience. It's a beautiful 2D world which is becoming a mainstream in RPGs lately. Although the game is styled Sports Story, it does not only revolve around sports, but the game also has various sporting activities like dungeon exploration, stealthy infiltration, and of course the fishing expedition, which happens to be in every single damn RPG. Just kidding. But of course, the main highlight is the golf course and other sports like tennis, BMX, volleyball, and many more which you'll unlock as you raise your sporting rank. This game by Sidebar Games is set to have a worldwide release on Nintendo Switch this December 2022. Next is Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remastered. It is a remaster of a remake from the PS2 and Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Yes, I googled it and save your finger from any injuries. Well, the game has the same story, characters, and gameplay with few additional features, characters, and enhancements. The sorceress Aldora can now be recruited along with others who aren't recruitable before like Shield, Monica, Marima, and Flamar. Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remastered will be available to purchase on December 1st for modern consoles. Next is Adventure Academia: The Fractured Continent. Was already released in Japan last September. The game has a very unique and peculiar combat system which I like very much. Also, this game is set in the same world of Class of Heroes. If you remember that dungeon crawler RPG from the PlayStation Portable, I didn't search that, I just know it. In this beautiful and colorful anime style game, create your party of classmates as they fight the hordes of monsters and lead them to victory. The game is set to have a worldwide release on December 9, 2022. Next is a cute and adorable JRPG exclusively for Switch. Dragon Quest Treasures follows the story of Eric from Dragon Quest XI and his sister Mia on a brand new journey to explore the world and search for the grand treasure. I mean, the title already says it. The gameplay kinda reminds me of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, where you can tame monsters who will help you in battle. Travel in the floating island of Draconia, ride your monsters, fight side by side with your monster, and find treasures hidden throughout the world. Dragon Quest Treasures is developed by Square Enix and it will be available on Switch this December 9, 2022. Number 4 is not really a new game nor a new release title, but a free next-gen update for a 2015 most critically acclaimed RPG by CD Projekt Red. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Well, I'm not gonna say any background about it since you all probably have played this game and I'll be talking about the next free update instead. The update will feature 4K textures and models, ray tracing, improved gameplay, a 60 frames per second mode, cloud saves, photo mode, and new content inspired by Netflix The Witcher series. If you haven't played this game, I suggest you might try it this December 14. The update is available so far for the PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. I featured this game a lot in my previous videos because of its beautiful 16-bit graphics and gameplay quite similar to Chrono Trigger and Xenogears. Chain Echoes follows a group of heroes as they bring peace to the continent where war has been waged for generations. With the ability to ride mecha suits, you'll traverse the gorgeous and breathtaking continent of Valandis. The game battle system is turn-based. Because you know that I love turn-based battles, Chain Echoes recently got an official release date and it will be available to modern console on December 8, 2022. Number 2 is Samurai Maiden. Anime fans and those who love action RPGs would definitely find this game very interesting. Play as a young student as she finds herself transported in Honnoji during Sengoku period where she suddenly became a samurai, and have a party of all girls who will hack and slash enemies with each having their own roles and abilities in battle. If you're familiar of Basara and Samurai Warriors or the real history of Japan, then some of the names referenced might sound familiar to you, like the renowned military leader in Sengoku period Nobunaga Oda, who will be the main antagonist of the game. Samurai Maiden by developer Shade is scheduled to be released this coming December 8, 2022. For the number 1 spot, it's been forever since I played the original game in PlayStation Portable, and now Square Enix is releasing a remake called Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Once again, join Zack Fair as he goes on an epic adventure to save the world. If you haven't tried out this game in PSP, now is the chance to know exactly what happened, since this is a prequel to the original Final Fantasy VII. All graphics fully remastered in high definition, 3D models has been renewed, including characters and backgrounds, enriching the visual experience, improved battle system, fully voiced dialogues, and newly arranged soundtrack. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion will reach the modern consoles this coming December 13th of 2022.